Hello everyone, it's Simonetta here from the School Partnerships team at Cheshire College South and West. Welcome to another episode of the Lowdown this lockdown, and it gives me great pleasure to have with us today Sarah Yuledale, who is part of our bursary team. So welcome, Sarah. Without further ado, would you mind just introducing yourself and explaining to everyone your role and how long you've been working at the college for?
Yeah, that's fine. Hello everybody, my name is Sarah. I work as part of the Bursary and Transport team as a Bursary and Transport advisor. I've worked at the college for a great number of years doing a variety of roles, but I've been doing this current role for about 3 or 4 years now, I can't quite remember.
Brilliant, fantastic, thanks. I know you've been at the college for a while, haven't you, in different guises, different hats as part of your time with us. I suppose, what bursary support is available to those learners who meet the eligibility criteria?
So we obviously have a few different bursaries available. We've got the 16 to 19 discretionary bursary. Through that, a lot of learners are entitled to support with their essential equipment. If and when they are expected to go on any educational visits, then we can support with the costs towards that. Within the discretionary bursary, we divide it into band 1 and band 2, and we assess learners as to whether they fall into band 1 or band 2. If they do fall into band 1, then they get the additional support of getting their meals, their meal allowance for whilst they're at college. And also finally, they get their support for their transport, which of course everybody gets, but if you are eligible for the bursary, then that funding is pulled from your bursary entitlement for your free transport. Anyone who is a 19 plus learner, we also have the 19 plus discretionary bursary. It works very similar in that you get your essential equipment costs supported, any educational visits may be supported, and then additionally you might be able to get support with childcare costs, and you also might be able to get support with the cost of your course. You know, depending on your circumstances, we'd be able to assess as to whether we could help with the costs of your course in full. So there's lots of different ways that we can support. So it's very important that you get in touch with our team so that we can look at that for you and see what we can what tailored support we can give to you.
Fantastic, thank you very much. And towards the end of this, we'll talk about where they can find out more information and who to contact as well. So how have you been supporting our learners during lockdown, Sarah?
Okay, so we've been continuing to work really hard as a team to ensure that any payments are made to learners who are entitled to any payments. That might be that might be their meal allowance, or if they're entitled to EMA, which is educational maintenance allowance, which our Welsh learners may be receiving. We've been continuing to ensure that any applications are dealt with in a timely manner, so that any learners who've applied late in the academic year get the support that they're required, and just still continuing to answer any questions. Obviously, under normal circumstances, we'd be in the student hub at college and learners will be able to find us there, but under the circumstances, you know, we've been answering queries via email or via Teams, and just trying to support learners as much as we possibly can under the current circumstances.
Brilliant, thank you very much for that. For those joining us in September who want to find out a bit more about the bursary support and if they meet the eligibility criteria, how do they find out this information?
So we obviously, as a college, we are continuing to run open events, the virtual open events, and also virtual admissions events throughout the academic year. We are encouraging all curriculum staff to signpost any learners to the bursary team. So you may be able to email us or contact us virtually via those means. In due course, there'll be further information about next year's bursary, next academic year's bursary, which will go onto our website. And we're looking at trying to provide a lot more like help videos to give learners a bit more information. I think we're hoping to do a lot more virtual support from now until September. So keep your eyes peeled for all those things.
Brilliant, thank you very much for that. And you partly answered, I suppose, my final question, which is if they do meet the eligibility criteria, I suppose, how do they apply for this, which I think you've already given a little bit of information, but if you just want to expand on that a bit more, if that's okay, Sarah.
Of course, yeah. So we will have a combination of an online application form and paper-based application forms for the up-and-coming academic year. We will be encouraging learners to apply online in advance of their course starting so that we can get their funding in place for them. But there will be paper forms available as well, which you'll be able to either find in the student hub, or we may be able to post those out to you if required. And just applying for applying for the fund and providing any supporting evidence of your household income to the team, so that we can then make our assessment for you and tailor a bursary to your needs.
Brilliant, thank you very much for that. Is the application form all on the website if they want to have a look online?
I think the way it's going to work moving forward, I think there will be a copy that you can print off, a copy of the paper form that you'll be able to print off on the website. But I think what we will be encouraging learners to do is once the enrolment portal opens, there'll be a section on your enrolment portal for your bursary and transport, and you should be able to apply online via your enrolment portal. So that's the way a lot of the 16 to 19-year-old learners will be encouraged to apply for the bursary.
Brilliant, thank you very much for that. And I suppose one final thing is to find out more information. The website's the best place to go, isn't it?
Yeah, the website's up to date with current information, so there's information there that you can look at. Or if you find you've got any questions after watching this video, you can contact us via email. Our email address is bursary@ccsw.ac.uk. So if you do have any questions, please do contact us, and we'll be happy to help with any queries that you might have.
Brilliant, thank you very much, and thank you very much everyone for joining me today for the lowdown, this lockdown, and with Sarah from our bursary team. Hope to see you hopefully soon, but thank you very much for joining us.